We all know Rudy Giuliani, right? Former advisor to President Trump and the only lawyer loyal enough to go to jail with his clients. But did you know that Giuliani once spawned offspring? Yeah, it's true. And now one of them is following in his footsteps.
We have new developments in the New York governor's race just into the live desk this morning. Andrew Giuliani, the son of former New York City mayor and former Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani, throwing his name in the hat this morning.
Giuliani's only political experience is his former role as President Trump's sports liaison, where he helped to organize White House visits for sports teams.
I worked in the Trump administration for 4 years, and I'm proud of many of the policies that we were able to accomplish in there. But I think I'm going to be pushing policies that's going to be pro-economic development. It's going to be record-setting crime reduction, which I think the Giuliani name is certainly associated with, and we have that playbook ready to go.
The Giuliani name is associated with crime reduction. I mean, I guess if one person is personally doing all the crimes, that does reduce the number of criminals. But yeah, Rudolph Giuliani's son is now running for governor off of his dad's name. And it's not a bad move. I mean, considering how much Americans love political dynasties. Bush, Clinton, Cheney, Kennedy, Cuomo. It's almost like America fought the revolution to say, we don't want a king, we want like 6 to 8 kings and they can rotate. What surprises me is that any politician's kid would want to go into politics. Yo man, personally, I would steer clear of any job that turned my dad into a melting piece of licorice. I don't want none of that action. But of course, Andrew Giuliani isn't just running as the son of America's only living gargoyle. He's also running off of his extensive experience as President Trump's sports liaison. And I know some people think sports liaison sounds like a bullshit job, like influencer or consultant or astronaut. But personally, I think he crushed it as the sports liaison. I mean, who do you think helped Trump get those championship teams all of those cheeseburgers, huh? You think it's easy explaining to Uber Eats that ordering 500 burgers was not a mistake? Yo, New York needs that executive experience so then we could get all of those burgers. And finally, let's talk about pets. They're the reason you occasionally talk like this. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Adopting a pet was one of the most popular things to do during the coronavirus lockdowns. They provided companionship, comfort, and gave you something to post pics of aside from your ugly ass lasagnas. But now that the country is reopening, some of those pets are learning about Petco's return policy firsthand.
Animal shelters across the country are starting to fill up with pets that are being returned after a pandemic adoption boom. Stay-at-home orders from last year prompted a lot of people to take on a dog or a cat as a companion during those difficult months. But now shelters say a lot of those furry friends are being returned. Shelters say the returned pets have no behavioral problems. Instead, owners are heading back to work or travel and just didn't feel that they fully understood the gravity of pet adoptions.
Okay. This is not cool, man. Like, I understand some people's pets don't live up to their expectations, you know? I mean, I bought a turtle once and it barely did any karate. But pets don't deserve to be treated like this. They're members of the family. You don't just return a member of your family. No, you put them in an affordable group home and visit them just enough times to stay in their will. No, but seriously, people, pets are a real commitment. And I think a lot of people don't understand that going in. Social media doesn't help, by the way. You know, based on people's posts, you think owning a pet was a stress-free cuddle-palooza. You know, nobody is on Instagram walking around like, hey fam, out on another 3 a.m. walk to watch my little fur baby's butthole open up. Hope he poops out the thumb drive with all my work files on it. Haha, hashtag pet life. But whatever the causes are, the pets are facing the consequences. And the good news is you can help. The Daily Show has just launched our Daily Show Dogs collection. It's a new charitable line of gear for your dogs. See? Cool stuff like this. Yeah? And 100% of Viacom CBS proceeds will be donated to Best Friends Animal Society, which works to save the lives of cats and dogs all across America and give them a second chance at a happy home. So, just scan the QR code or go to the link below and you can support Best Friends and deck out your dog all at the same time.